Good evening. All right. Good evening and welcome to the pitch here at Dukes Field in Chig Ratledge Stadium at Loudon High School for tonight's matchup between the Cleveland Blue Raiders and your Loudon Redskins. Tonight's game will be played in accordance with the rules of the game as modified by the TSSAA. We also invite you to enjoy our senior night activities that will be happening at halftime. We'll be asking parents of the 4 seniors to line up at the gate near the scoreboard at about 7:30. We'll make that announcement later. Now, starting lineups for the Cleveland High School Blue Raiders. Number 1, Will Woodruff. Number 3, Gabe Harden. Number 4, Matthew Newman. Number 10, Casey Beck. Number 11, Brian Ordonez. Number 14, Ivan Garnica. Number 15, Ben Stetson. Number 16, Alan Flores. Number 17, Elias Lemus. Number 20, Ethan Harrell. And number 22, Daniel Collins. And now, your senior night lineups for Los Indios. Number 3, Senior Captain Jesus Lara. Number 4, Jonathan Nicholas. Number 5, Senior Kevin Navarrete. Number 6, Arturo Lopez. Number 7, Charinet Fizel. Number 9, Juan Navarrete. Number 11, Senior Captain Francisco Aguilera. Number 13, Colby Waldrop. Number 15, Alfonso Vega. Number 17, Senior Jesus Garcia. And in the goal, number 1, Noah Fizel. Now we invite everyone to please rise and face the north end zone for the playing of our national anthem. The Blue Raiders are coached by John Brose, assisted by Tom Marino and Miles Christian. Los Indios are coached by Yoni Espinoza, assisted by Edwin Garcia and Jason Hughes. And we welcome you to today's game between the Redskins and the Blue Raiders. Redskins coming off a historic season last year with their first ever district and region championships, winning the sub-state, going all the way to the TSSAA championship game before finally falling 3-0 to Greenville. Redskins have played a tough schedule this year, and tonight will be no different. The Blue Raiders come to us from AAA action in the state of Tennessee, a very, very, very good side. And based on results between common opponents this year, it looks like this is going to be a really tight game tonight. So looking forward to some soccer action tonight on senior night. We'll be recognizing our 4 seniors: Francisco Aguilera, Jesus Garcia, Jesus Lara, and Kevin Navarrete. And these guys have been part of a program building that has brought us to this point to where we're able to get quality teams like Cleveland to come here to Dukes Field and play us in home games. Coach Ione's had to scrap for road games in the past to get quality opponents, and the work of these Los Indios have really gained some name recognition for Loudon Redskins. And as normal, the pregame chant leaves the opponent waiting quite a while before we walk onto the field, and that's a hallmark of Los Indios. And I would be missing an opportunity here if I didn't tell Noah how cute he looks in his shorts out there. So when he watches this replay, I hope you're thoroughly embarrassed by that, son. Redskins have made a few shifts in the lineup. Today running up front, looks like we've got Panchito on the left wing and Juan on the right with Chewy at striker. Charinet's moved up to attacking mid, and then also in the midfield, Chiquis and Alfonso, while back in the backfield, we've got Colby at left back, Kevin and Laura playing center back, and Yona Nicholas at right back. Noah's in the goal. Game starts off with a throw-in. And a little bit of a shaky start right here so far for Cleveland. A little bunched up on that side of the field. Redskins so far this season have a good record. Got some good wins against teams like Coffee County, Notre Dame. Also, the Redskins are 5-0 in the district. 4-0 in the district, and we'll be hosting first-round district action here on Dukes Field next week. Looking for a chance to go back to that region game on Monday of the following week. And this has been a very good Redskin defense this year statistically. We are allowing far fewer goals than our opponents, and our shooting percentage, although it has not been phenomenal at around 26%, we have outshot our opponents. Noah, as he picks that ball up just wide of the post, his save percentage has exceeded 70% this year, coming into this game with about 72 saves. Main striker for the year has been Panchito, with Chewy and Cherinet following up as goal scorers. And going to restart with a throw-in off the touchline by Colby. Headed back down into play. And if this game is like our recent matches, it'll be the midfield that determines the outcome. Right now the Redskins moving the ball well. Cherinet's got it. He's got a runner. And that ball's going to go past the byline for a goal kick. Some potential in that move right there. Just couldn't get the ball into Juan down here on this near corner. It'll be a goal kick for Cleveland's Will Woodruff. So he tees the ball up, sends it in short into play, headed up by Juan Navarrete. Ball settles down, and looks like we're going to have a handball against Cleveland. I think that was on number 22. That'll be a direct kick for the Redskins. As we get set up for the set piece, it looks like it'll be Jesus Lara coming up to take the kick. And now there's a little discussion with he and Kevin. And it will be Lara waiting on the referee's whistle. It's a driving kick straight at the keeper. He parries the ball out and is able to pick it up for the save. So Will Woodruff passes his first test of the match early on. And that punt's going to be fielded at the midfield, headed down. Redskins control it again in the midfield, looking for Cherinet. Can't get him. Ball over to Juan, and that's going to go out of touch for a Cleveland throw. And Gabe Harden's throw comes in, intercepted by Yona. Cherinet tries to control it in the midfield. He does, but ball given away quickly. And Redskins gain possession back, and that ball's going to be out of touch for a Cleveland throw-in, as Matthew Newman throws the ball in for Cleveland. Cleveland trying to establish some possession. They're going to go over the top down that right line. Noah comes up. Jesus Lara is able to clear it, but to the center of the field. Cleveland maintains possession. And nice tackle right there by Alfonso Vega. Chewy's got the ball up front. He's one-on-one with the keeper, but that ball is going to get just out of his reach. And Woodruff picks up the dribble from Chewy Garcia. So good pressure early on by the Redskins. We've seen a couple of opportunities. That punt's going to be fought for on the plus side of the half line. Again, Cleveland not committing very many players up front in the attack. This Redskin bunch is fast, and they can counter very quickly. Cleveland is keeping that defensive midfield drop back, trying to prevent that counter. We get a free kick on a foul over near the touchline, and that low driving ball is going to be fielded by Panchito and struggle for possession in the middle third. Cleveland comes away with it. Cheeky's challenges. Cleveland's going to go over the top again. Looked like he could have been a step off. No call from the official. We've got a two-man crew tonight, and it is very difficult to get those close offsides called when you don't have the two ARs. Nevertheless, ball battled for back in the midfield, and it's going to be a Redskin throw. It'll be Colby Waldrop throwing the ball in. And Cherinet flicks it on to Chewy, drops it back to Poncho. He dribbles around, finds Cherinet again. Redskins looking for some kind of movement up front. Flip the field over to Juan Navarrete. Drops it back to the wing back, Yona. And the ball's put forward, nobody there, and Cleveland will clear it away. And the ball's back in Cleveland's possession. Out of touch by Juan Navarrete, and that'll be a throw-in for Gabe Harden. Redskins win possession on the throw. Ball punch forward, nobody there. Cherinet tries to head the ball up to his forward. Panchito dribbling in the middle. Finds Cheekys on the overlap. Cleveland regains possession, and we're going back the other way. So far, it's been a struggle for teams to get the ball out of the midfield. Redskins have passed the ball patiently, trying to find a run. Cleveland has played this game so far to just commit the forwards up front and the attacking mid, trying to find the ball over the top. And ball back with Cleveland on the far touchline. Shoulder to shoulder. Referee says that's a good tackle. It'll be a Cleveland throw. And looks like Cleveland's Casey Beck will be throwing the ball in. Very dangerous area. High school football field's about 17 yards too narrow. High school football fields are about 53 yards. Regulation soccer field's about 70. So throw-ins near the box can be just like a corner kick. And playing a lot of tennis so far tonight. Ball goes back and forth. It's out of touch for a Redskin throw-in. Chernet can't win the header, but it's Gabe Harden heading the ball out, and we'll throw it again. Ball boy in training. Going to be a superstar one day. And here comes Jonas throw-in. Chest trap by Chewy, tries to save it in, unable to, and it'll be a Cleveland throw. And a nice long throw down the field by Harden. Cleveland wins possession in the midfield. Tries again over the top, and that's going to be stalled out by the Redskins' Colby Waldrop. Referee whistles for the chicken wing. Looks like that's number 11. No, it's number 10, Casey Beck, caught with the chicken wing. And here we go. Cherret's got the ball up front, and he scores. Cherret shot from across the keeper to that far post, and it's 1-0 Redskins. In the 11th minute, goal by number 7, Cherret, Chocolate Thunder Fiesel. Brings your score, Los Indios 1, Cleveland 0. Doing double duty on the microphones and needing a little help with the math, remembering that high school clocks count backwards, not forward. And Redskins grab the early lead. Nice ball in. Chernet, to embarrass the other one, came out with his mom on Sunday and taking some shooting practice as Noah slides out to punch the ball away. That should be a corner to Cleveland. Chernet got schooled by his mother a few times as she protected the goal on Sunday afternoon shooting practice. So glad to see he could find the back of the net here tonight against a good Cleveland team. Blue Raiders set up. They're going to bring men up into the box. They've got 5 up, and that ball is going to be headed away by the Redskins. And coming out, Laura battles for possession. Cleveland's going to be called for a high kick. And it'll be a free kick to the Redskins. So we're 12 minutes into this young match, and Redskins own a 1-0 lead on senior night. And here comes Laura's free kick. Going to be challenged for in the back. Nope. And that's going to go over the top to Cleveland's number 22, Daniel Collins. And it's number 15, Ben Stetson, knocking the ball out of touch, where it'll be a throw-in by Yona Nicholas. Redskins, unlike Cleveland, not shy in committing men forward. Very aggressive attacking style by these Redskins. A very exciting brand of soccer that they play. And we've got a stoppage in play as Cleveland's going to bring on number 9, Kevin Gomez, junior defender. And looks like they've actually got him up in the midfield, although he's listed as a defender on the lineup. And their ball's loose. It's going to be won by Alfonso Vega up to Panchito. He makes the turn. Charonet's in the middle. Back to the center to Juan. Ball's lost. Cleveland takes possession. Colby comes up, challenges. And Cleveland's going to drop that back up the touch line, and that ball is out on Cleveland. It'll be a Redskin throw for number 13, Colby Walter. Again, the two good defensive sides here tonight. Possession has been mostly in the middle third, as we predicted earlier. This game will be won or lost in the midfield. And out comes Alfonso Vega. The ball forward to Charonet. He makes the run. Shielded off well by number 3, Gabe Harden, as keeper Will Woodruff picks that ball up. He's going to take all 6 seconds and a couple of more. Good driving punt all the way past the backside of the circle. And Redskins are going to have possession. It's Jesus Lara clears the ball up the field. Ball won back by Cheekies up to Panchito, unable to get the touch, and that's going to be a Cleveland throw. So number 4, Matthew Newman, throws it in. And Cleveland unable to keep it in. So that's going to go back to the Redskins. Colby throws it in from the touch line, headed up. Possession gained by the fullback, but back to Jesus Chewy Garcia, who takes a shot from distance. That sails well high over the goal. Do like the shot from deep, though. Keep that defense honest, keep them stretched out, open those lanes for runs. And the goal kick comes to the half line, where it will be fought over, and Cleveland comes out with possession. Very congested over there on that far touch line, but the ball comes out. They've got it in the midfield going up the middle. The pass forward to Kevin Gomez hits him in the back of the heels, and it's back to the Cleveland midfield. As neither team particularly sharp in their passing so far in this game. Played a little bit more tennis than we have soccer right there in the midfield. And as the ball goes out of touch, it'll be an opportunity for Cleveland to sub in. And also, Redskins will be bringing on Oscar Vega, the freshman, for Cheekies. We restart with the throw. Ball is headed out by Alfonso Vega. He says they touched it last. Referee's not buying it. Skins do take possession on the throw, but it's back again to Cleveland. And that pass is just a little shy of its target. It'll be a Redskin throw for Jonathan Nicholas. Nice flick on by Chewy. Charonet goes to challenge in the center. He takes the ball away. He's got it in the middle, makes the move. Sliding tackle by the Cleveland defense. Great job right there by the center back, preventing the shot. Redskins had their eye on that second goal. Solid defense. Always dangerous going to ground in the box, but he got it cleanly. Now the Skins have it back on the far touchline with Panchito. He's going to drop it back to Juan in the midfield. His touch back is off target, and that'll be a foul on the Redskins for tripping. And referee says that's a no-go on the restart. Wants the ball taken back just a little bit further. Little discussion of whether that was the same spot he took the free kick from the first time. Either way, we'll be restarting with the Cleveland free kick out of the middle third. And that ball's going forward to the wing, and he's unable to take possession, but ball back in the Cleveland midfield. So far, their MO has been to try to hold the ball in the midfield and find a runner over the top. A little deep for that strategy right here as the Redskins are playing back to the 18. No room between the fullbacks and the goalkeeper to put the ball over the top, and here are the Redskins with it. We try a ball up the touchline, and Panchito gets there, takes it away, but cleared again, but cleared to Chewy. Chewy's not sure if that was a pass or a shot. He'll have to let me know after the game. It's a deflection, it appears, and it will be a corner to the Redskins. And as Chocolate Thunder steps out to take the corner, he's got options. Looks like they're going to hold Panchito over there in the corner. And as usual, senior Jesus Lara brought up for his size. Good corner into the middle, but with aggressive goalkeeping, Will Woodruff, he jumps out and snatches the ball out of the air, and he'll distribute that on the ground. Back to his fullback. Ball up to the midfield is deflected by the Redskins, and Cleveland's going to lose possession. But taken right back away from Oscar Vega as he and Kevin Gomez fight for possession over here on the near side. It's going to go out eventually for a Cleveland throw. And it'll be Gabe Harden with another throw in as he goes up the touchline. Jesus Lara battles for possession, wins, gives the ball to Yona, who tries to clear the ball upfield, and that's going to be off of Gomez for a Redskin throw. Referee's a stickler for spots tonight, forcing Jonathan to go back about 10 yards to make that throw. Chernet battles for possession, can't keep it in. That's going to go right back to Cleveland. And back and forth we go in the middle third of the field. Again, it's going to be the team that can make the precise passes in the midfield. And that ball comes out. That throw in is deep into the box. Again, dangerous weapon on a short-sided field. And Noah comes out, makes a deflection. Jesus clears it. And Cleveland's back on the attack. It's going to be the team that can make the precise pass from the middle third to the attacking third that's going to get the goals tonight. Two strong defenses here. Strong fullback play and a couple of pretty good keepers here. And it's going to take some precision, again, to get good shots, put the ball in the back of the net. I want to thank my boy Sergio for filming tonight and running the camera. I'd like to thank all the parents, too, who have contributed to making this senior night happen. I know scorebook keeper Don Fiesel has spent several nights on the cricket machine making posters and such. And Loudon High School students have been involved in the making of the posters that will be given to the players tonight. Very collaborative effort all around. And special thanks to Lindsay Ambern for working the gate tonight so that the senior parents can enjoy the game. Also special thanks to Loudon student Bree Jacobs, #1 fan of Captain Jesus Lara on the team. A lot of nights she sat over there and worked the gate, allowing parents the ability to enjoy their kids playing. The Redskins have the ball in the attacking third. Chewy looks for Thunder, and a little out of sync there. Chernet not expecting the pass, in the wrong position or something. The ball goes out of touch, but we've got it right back as the Vega boys battle together. So on that restart, visiting fans unhappy. They say that number 9, Kevin Gomez, was held on that play. Either way, we're now faced with a Redskin throw as Yona Nicholas brings the ball into Charinet. And referee says that went out, and we'll pause for a substitution as Cleveland brings onto the field number 8, Julio Carrion. And in the 24th minute, we'll restart with a Cleveland throw-in. Redskins punch the ball out of touch, and it'll be another throw-in by Casey Beck. And Cleveland returns the favor, knocking the ball out of touch to the Redskins. Charinet unable to keep possession on the throw. Ball dangerously up in the air. Nothing there. Tries to pass to the middle. Redskins put a foot in. Charinet has the ball. That's over to Alfonso, and he's looking to run the ball up the far side. Cleared again by Cleveland. The tennis match ensues. Redskins get the ball to Chewy Garcia. He's taking the ball up the far touchline. He's got Charinet running in the middle. Here comes that pass or shot goes wide. We had an overlapping run coming up there, just unable to complete that pass again. Precision passing will be the key to unlock this Will Woodruff goal for the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Woodruff's goal kick driven straight to center field. And Cleveland takes possession there. Will work the ball up from the back to the midfield. And they go up to the forward. He has runners trying to slip it up to his striker, number 12, Fernando Marquez. Unable to do so, and it's the Redskins back with possession. Ball up to Rufino, Rufino Rodriguez in the game. Good tough tackle in the center. Rufino comes up, reclaims possession. He's surrounded 3-on-1. Can't get a pass away. And Giovanni Espinoza, fresh into the game, gets a head on the ball. And in the challenge, foul's going to be called on Jesus Lara, who quickly retreats back to his center back position. And Cleveland, for the first time in this game, is going to commit players forward. They're still going to hold the back four as the Redskins hold our front three. And that ball driven into the 18, headed out by the Redskins. Possession take by Rufino. He loses it on the pass, and Cleveland's pass somehow finds number 22 in the middle. That's Collins. But, again, possession keeps changing hands, and as Luke Cameron gets it on the far touchline, the ball's kicked out by Cleveland's right back. It'll be a Redskin throw. Throw into Oscar, a little brother-to-brother connection there. It's back to Alfonso. He's got the ball up, and there's the run from Rufino. He has a one-on-one. Cleveland able to clear the ball out of the box. Redskins reclaim possession. And it's Cleveland back on the ball, number 21, Oscar Espinoza. So Sergio was quick to point out to me earlier, both teams only have one freshman, and they're both named Oscar. So there is your Redskin Senior Night fun fact of the evening. Coming back in with yet another Yona Nicholas throw-in. Little push right there in the back. Referee sees it, blows his whistle. And Joel Lemus is going to be called for the foul. Free kick given to the Redskins from about 40 yards out. And we seem to be missing a key element to the game here. Nobody knows where the soccer ball is, and here we go. Yona finds it. Looks like Jesus Lara will step up to take the free kick. Yona's ready to throw it in, but the ball's going to be taken off the ground. This will be a direct, and Skins make a little movement in the box. He's looking for that back post, and Woodruff comes up skying high for this to pluck the ball out, and his punt outruns everybody, and Giovanni shields the ball, and then it's going to roll harmlessly out of touch, where he throws it back in to Oscar Vega. Ball headed up. We're going to head it around just a little bit. And eventually it's going to be Cleveland who comes out with possession, gives it right back to Ruffino, and he wisely drops it to his left back, Yona Nicholas. Looking back up to the midfield, ball's going to be intercepted, knocked out of touch, and that will be a Redskin throw for Yona Nicholas. Ball thrown up the line. Chewy flicks it on, but there's nobody there. And Cleveland's going to clear it back up the field where the Redskins will start over with Jesus Lara. And possession lost there to Fernando Marquez. Very quick striker playing there in the center of play. And back and forth we go. Ball up to the wing. It's going to be headed back and forth. Cleveland back with it in the midfield, looking for somebody moving. Nobody is moving. They're standing still. Redskins back with the ball. And Chewy touches it back to Yona. 2-on-1. Cleveland's going to take the ball back, and there's heavy contact by Kevin in the back. Nobody blows the whistle. Play on. You always play until the whistle. Ball up to Luke Amburn. Touch back to the midfield. He's up to his striker, Chewy. Looks like it might have hit a hand. Cleveland calling for it. No whistle. Loudon continues with the ball, playing in the midfield, and Cleveland's going to take it away. Again, Redskins, we're not going to dribble our way to good shots here tonight. This is a good defensive squad we're playing in these Blue Raiders. We're going to have to one touch, two touch at most and get the ball away, move without the ball on our foot. And pause in play as we have some substitution. Restart with throw by Joe Espinoza. Battle for possession again in the middle third, and Ponchito comes away with a touch. And they get tripped up there. Feet just get tangled, and that's going to be a free kick to Cleveland as number 19, Jackson Ristop, takes the spill. Daniel Collins will take the free kick for Cleveland. We've got about 9 minutes to go here in this first half. Redskins lead 1-0 on the 11th minute goal of Cherinet Fiesel. And for the first time, Cleveland trying to possess the ball around the top of the box. And referee blows the whistle. Says Cleveland showed the studs on that kick. So they're going to be called for a dangerous play. That's going to be a free kick back to Los Indios. And Redskins have a player down on the pitch. It's number 2, Giovanni Espinoza, who's favoring that right leg. Looks like maybe a twisted ankle as he's helped off the field. So Redskins are going to take the opportunity to make a few substitutions. Cherinet comes in for Chewy at striker. Cheekies has moved up. Cheekies has moved up to attacking mid, and we flip the field here. Ponchito's going to run the right side. And we'll have a pause in the commentary as it's time for us to bring the senior parents to the gate. The next stoppage in play, and Noah's punt driven past the opposite side of the circle. Possession won by one back to Cheekies, and that's going to go out for a Redskin throw. And ball brought in. Cleveland wins possession. Ball goes up the mid. Nice wall pass back. He didn't get the original passer, but he did get a runner. And Cleveland looking for that runner going into the goal. And number 14, Yvonne Garnica, is going to hit the ball out the byline for a goal kick. We need the parents of Ponchito, Chewy, Kevin, and Jesus to go to the gate near the scoreboard. Necesitamos que los padres de Ponchito, Chewy, Kevin y Jesus vayan a la puerta cerca del marcador. How'd you like that, boys? So, back in play, it's senior Jesus Laura who's going to clear it back. Dangerous turn to the center of the box there, but he clears it all the way up to Ponchito. Ponchito back to Cheekies, who tries to touch it to Oscar on the run, unable to make the connection. Cleveland's making a run back the other way, and this game is coming alive as the Blue Raiders have become increasingly aggressive here in the last 5 to 10 minutes of play. Got 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. So, pardon me for any gaps in play here, taking on some triple duty with the field announcing, the video announcing, and the music, and now the scoreboard as the ball rolls harmlessly to Noah, who picks it up. And a high punt that's going to land near midfield, headed back this way by Cleveland and headed down by Cheekies. Battle for possession, and it looks like the ball's going, nope, it's going to be saved and then punched out of touch as the wingback comes crashing forward. And that's going to be a Redskin throw back in their own defensive third. Colby looking for somebody. If we got nobody, we just want to get this ball up the line and hope it goes out of touch or we gain possession. And that's what happens. Redskins are able to pick possession up. It's Chernet in the midfield, and he's got the ball forward looking for Luke Amburn. But it's Will Woodruff coming up playing a little sweeper keeper who's going to clear that ball back up the field. And it'll go out for a Cleveland throw. About 4 minutes to go until halftime, and we recognize our four seniors. In the meantime, Cleveland trying to make a run up the far touchline, and that's thwarted by the Redskin defense. Ball goes out on the skins. It'll be thrown back in by number 10, Casey Beck. And after commenting on Cleveland's recent aggression, they drop that defensive mid back and only commit 5 forward to the attack. Again, Redskins have a lot of speed up front. Ponchito, Juan, Chernet, Cheekies, Luke, Chewy. A ton of speed up front that these Redskins can throw at you, and you have to be ready for the counter. And Ish is going to lose possession right there. Ball is knocked forward by Cleveland. Going to try to drop it back. And that ball goes forward. They get the ball over the top. Can he keep it in? Referee says he does, makes one move past one defender and makes the shot, and that's going to be a routine save for the goalkeeper, White Lightning Noah Fiesel. Hope he didn't get his knees dirty in those shorts. Driving punt that's going to go to the back side of the circle, headed down, punch back forward. Boys, we need to get the ball on the ground here. And it's the Redskins. Finally, Colby Waldrop knocking the ball out, but it looks like it's a deflection, so it will be a Redskin throw at the midfield line. And throwing from the half line, Colby trying to hit Ish over there. Redskins lose possession, but Colby's going to be knocked down from behind. He's okay, and it'll be a Redskin free kick. And normally those have been taken by the center backs, and it's going to be Oscar Vega who steps over to take the kick. He's got Johnny Hernandez in the game back deep. He's going to choose to punch it forward along that far touch line. Cleveland gains possession. Got a runner coming up in the middle. Good job there maintaining possession by number 11, Brian Ordonez. And it's number 16, Alan Flores, dancing around with it, 2-on-1. He makes the move around Yona, tries to move the ball to the center. He's got a striker there. There is contact in the box, and a penalty has been awarded to the Blue Raiders. In the 40th minute, free kick penalty given to the Cleveland Blue Raiders. And stepping up to take the kick is number 10, Casey Beck. Ball whistled into play, and Noah guesses right, kick goes left, and we are all even with 43.9 seconds to go. In the 40th minute, goal by number 10, Casey Beck. And in the 40th minute, we're going to restart play. And Redskins will look to get to the locker room and regroup. Senior night activities coming up pretty soon, as we'll be honoring 4 guys that have been with us for all 4 years of their high school careers. We'd love to see them come in the second half and steal one. Ball up dangerously. Noah comes up to clear it. Ball still with Cleveland with just 6 seconds on the clock. It's going to be cleared up field, and we're going to go to halftime tied 1-1. At halftime, the score: the Cleveland Blue Raiders 1 and your Loudon Redskins 1. Nope, keep it rolling. Don't stop. We welcome you to tonight's senior night activities as we honor 4 seniors who have been 4-year players for Los Indios. And at the center of the field, we have coaches Yoni Espinoza, Coach Edwin Garcia, and Coach Jason Hughes. They'll be joined by Loudon High School Principal Miss Sherry Parrish. So, to honor our four seniors, first we start with Senior Francisco Aguilera Ruiz. Francisco is joined by his mother, Carmen Ruiz, and his father, Francisco Zavala. Francisco, known affectionately here by Los Indios as Panchito, has played forward here at Loudon High School in his 4 years. He has plans after he graduates high school to attend technical school. Number 11, Captain Panchito Aguilera. And next we honor Senior Jesus Chuy Garcia. Chuy will be joined tonight by his mother, Monica Garcia. In his 4 years at Loudon High School for Los Indios, Chuy has played forward. And this will be no shock to anybody. His other interests are being a bodybuilder. So as we beg him not to bench press anyone at the center of the field tonight, we would like to tell you that Chuy will be attending Pellissippi State Community College, majoring in business, then with plans to transfer to King University. So we present to you number 17, Senior Striker Jesus Chuy Garcia. And next, we bring El Capitan to the field, Jesus Lara. Jesus is joined tonight by his father, Jesus Lara, and his mom, Maria Cuevas. In his time at Loudon High School, Jesus has played center back, and also he has played defensive midfield. He's been here for 4 years on the Los Indios soccer team. Other activities that he enjoys, he's in the Spanish club, and also we'd like to recognize Jesus graduating number 11 in his class this year with academic scholarships offered from East Tennessee State University and Carson Newman. However, his plans are to attend at Pellissippi State Community College, and then transfer to the University of Tennessee. We give to you El Capitan, number 3, Jesus Lara. And our fourth senior tonight, we welcome to the field, number 5, Kevin Navarrete. Kevin is joined tonight by his parents, Juan Navarrete and Yolanda Lemus. Kevin has played defense in his 2 years for Los Indios, prominently playing at center back. He's also involved in the Spanish club, and after high school, he plans to go to Roane State Community College, where he'll be pursuing a degree in business and sports management. And we have a message to our men from their coaches. From Coach Yoni, Coach Edwin, and Coach Hughes would like to thank Laura, Chuy, Pancho, and Kevin for their sacrifice and dedication to Los Indios football. We've been proud to watch these players grow into young men, and we know they will represent Loudon soccer as proud alumni. We would like you to congratulate these young men on their upcoming graduation, and we wish them success in all their future endeavors. So we present to you student athletes Francisco Aguilera, Jesus Garcia, Jesus Lara, and Kevin Navarrete. Thank you, seniors.
Am I good now? Want me to keep rolling?
Yeah, stop it.